So, could artificial intelligence save humans from extinction? Joining me now, CEO at Avalanche Marketing and host of Modern Life Dating on YouTube, M.L.D. Thanks so much for being with us. It's great to have you.
Thanks for having me, Allison.
Of course. So, let's get into it. For those single folks out there, you're probably pretty well aware it's quite difficult to meet a compatible romantic match these days. It's like before you can even consider a date with someone, you have to ask the person, I don't know, do you love Jesus? Did you take the vaccine? How do you feel about pronouns? Do you use fluoridated toothpaste? I mean, the list goes on, right? So for a while, it's difficult to even discuss these issues on the internet because so many of us were censored and shut down. But thanks to Elon, now we can speak freely on Twitter. M.L.D, do you think introducing a dating app feature to this platform is the answer to modern dating?
That's hard to say because it's a mess in America. If you're single in America, you know that it's just a total mess. I think we need as much help as we can get. So if there can be some kind of AI that can hold people accountable and give them a realistic, view on their value in the dating marketplace, I think that's a step in the right direction because the way it is right now in my world and the world that I'm involved in online, there's a lot of mess in America in regards to dating. The sexes are at each other's throats, quite frankly. And it's because really, at the end of the day, I truly believe that this is due to a hate-filled, toxic leftist ideology that is known as feminism. I think that in America, this new wave of feminism, it doesn't even talk about female equality. This is more about female supremacy. And these young girls are taught from a very young age that men are bad and men are out to get them. And the big evil patriarchy is coming to keep them barefoot and pregnant and oppressed through the wage gap and all these talking points that have been factually disproved that were really pushed during the Obama administration starting in 2008. And quite frankly, if you analyze the relationship between men and women, the decline really started after the Obama administration started this crazy leftist ideology that they ran through all of our courts. They started forcing colleges to, investigate anything regarding sexual assault on their campuses and threatened to cut all federal funding if they didn't do these investigations. This really drove a wedge between the sexes. And quite frankly, on the male side of things, it's just really sad at this point because you're teaching from a young age, you're teaching these little boys in America that they are broken and wrong just for the fact that they're being male. God forbid you're a straight white male, but just being male in general, you are a broken, defunct member of society. And you must do everything in your power to pay for the sins of your masculinity. And it's absolutely crazy. And now you're seeing the repercussions of it. I mean, if you're on TikTok, how many times you see 30-year-old women on TikTok crying because they're single, crying because there's no good men? Yeah, I hear you laughing because I'm right.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I totally agree with everything you're saying. I think it's devastating that we've gotten to this place. I don't know why feminists feel the way they do. I mean, a lot of these women who claim to be feminists don't even agree with their own, ideals that they tout. I mean, so many of them complain about the way the world is now and completely unknowingly help to usher this in even further. So it's very bizarre to me. Now I want to get into, before we get any further, I want to know more about you. You moved to Japan because you say women in America are too manly. Tell us more about that.
Well, I just think that American women have really lost touch with their femininity. Okay? And the feminists especially, they turn their nose up at women who are housemakers and homemakers, women who decide that they don't want to be a corporate slave to push the new world order's agenda through the World Economic Forum by being a tax slave, right? And these women are just thinking that that is more empowering than being a mother and helping keep a family in America sustainable.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.